My name is Mark Poulton. I'm a buy and hold real estate investor in the greater Charlotte, North Carolina area. Today I want to talk about, doing the work. I've actually posted a couple other videos on this. I'm sure no one's ever actually seen them. But, if you don't do the work, nobody's going to do it for you. So today is actually the first of the month. It's pay a lot of private mortgages and, it's a little bit of running around, stuff like that. But it's always a good time of the month because that means money's starting to come in mass. We do have a couple problem tenants, but it just is what it is. It comes along with the territory. We threatened to kick a couple of them out, but they seem to rise to the occasion. Right now, I don't really want to have another empty home. We currently have a duplex that is not finished, probably not even halfway done, and we are under contract on a really nice single-family home that has fire damage. But I've reached out to 3 or 4 contractors, asking them to go by the fire damaged home. I've left code enforcement violation pages, printed them there. It's an electronic lock. I don't have to be there. I'm asking them to go there and just tell me what their thoughts are and stuff like that to get it back into some kind of shape. I don't mind putting in things like the flooring. In fact, to some degree, I prefer to do that. But at this point in my life, I'd like them to take care of everything else. If I have to do it piecemeal, I will do it piecemeal. I have a general contractor who can at least pull a permit for the fire damage. I have a guy who can pull permits for the electrical work and give me a good deal. I have another guy who can pull permits for the duct work that has to get done. I prefer not to do that if at all possible, but I'm also not going to pay $50,000 to have somebody come in and remediate this when I can get it done for $30,000. Doing a little bit more work on my own. But I've probably emailed them and called them several times. Once a week or so, I have to follow up on them. Same thing with, the closing on this one particular house. It's a little more complex. She has a lot of outstanding liens and stuff like that, where she's got to call the IRS and things like, and she's having to do a lot more work. We were supposed to close yesterday on contract, but as per the contract, I suppose. But the point being is, you gotta stay on top of this. My duplex is probably my problem child. I really don't want to deal with it. It was built in 1909. It has been nothing but a pain in my butt the entire time that we've had it. But I was thinking about it the last couple days. There's at least $2,500 in rent right there in that one unit, which is a lot of money every month. Couple that with what's coming up with the house that we're closing on, that's probably, that's a minimum of $1,500, probably more like $1,700 or $1,800 in rent. So, you add that together, we're looking at $4,000 to $4,500 a month. I was looking at spending $400,000 on a portfolio of homes, not in Charlotte, in Hickory. I think it was 7 or 8 homes, and they bring in $4,600 a month. And the asking price was $400,000 off market. But I have these 2 homes, 3 doors that can perform about the same thing. So that just tells me that I'm concentrating in the wrong areas. I need to stop whatever it is that's bothering me from finishing this. And a lot of it's having to do with dealing with the city, deal with the county. It's all permitted work. It's just a huge pain it's just a huge pain. And, we've already spent so much money and so much time and so much effort on it that I don't really want, I'm just tired of working on it. And it's probably not unlike any other home. Towards the end of any major rehab that we do, I'm tired. I'm just ready to be done with the home. And, I've done that twice to our Airbnb. But on the same note, I also don't mind going back a year later and working on the home because, it's not the bane of my existence. It's not being a huge pain in my butt. So, but, you gotta, if you're going to be successful at this business, you got to follow up. You got to do the work. If I don't do this, what's eventually going to happen is the city's going to start finding me, $100 a day for the duplex, and then the county or city is eventually going to tear it down. So, there's definitely a downside to not getting this done. If I don't follow up on the new home, it's a great deal for us. It really, really is. Lots of equity can be unlocked in this house. It's in a great location. It's a phenomenal house, and it just needs to get fixed. So, but it's got engineered trusses in it that are burned. I got to follow up with the engineer, the structural engineer, who has to write a letter and put his stamp on there and tell us how we have to fix it. And then, the general contractor has to fix it as per that way. But, these guys are busy, and, they got a lot going on in their lives. And if you don't keep on them and you don't follow up, then it's never going to get done. Or you're going to end up having to go to one of those guys that advertises on radio that's going to charge you $100,000 to fix something you could have gotten done for 40. So anyways, follow up and doing the work is one of the key tenets to being successful, at least with my business model in this industry. Those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comments section below. Like, share, subscribe, and if you actually watch this till the end, you are the only one. I wish you success.